to disguise thinning hair. Is your hair volume on the thinner side now? That's normal when you're moving forward through the years. This also happens when you're leading a stressful lifestyle or are not genetically blessed in the hair department. The same also happens when you've subjected your scalp to a barrage of chemical treatments and styling processes. The good news is that there are clever and effective methods for how to disguise thinning hair. Start learning each one of them by going through these tips. 1. Change your haircut instead of doing a comb-over. The latter makes the thinning a bit more obvious, aside from the fact that this technique is positively dated and not in step with the times. Give the illusion of bounce and volume by having your hair layered. The uneven edges help lift portions of your locks and work to make your crowning glory look more abundant than it really is. Speak with your stylist about the best cut that fits your face shape, preferences, and lifestyle. Don't forget to ask how to maintain the style at home and other techniques you can use to optimize such a cut. 2. You can also use volume-boosting hair products or techniques to make the thinning look less obvious. You can scrunch mousse into damp hair, concentrating on the locks at the crown or top of your head. Use thickening shampoos and conditioners too. Then complement this with a root booster to amp up the volume. 3. If you're not against using hair accessories, make the most of these styling aids by wearing headbands or scarves. Avoid those that are more likely to cause hair breakage, like metal clips. Go for fabric-based, elasticized hair accessories. 4. Changing your hair color is also a clever way to make the thinning portions of your crowning glory less obvious. This is especially effective for those who have dark locks, which show thinning more easily. Turn your strands a shade or two lighter than your current hue to disguise the spots. If you're daring, you can go a lot lighter too. You can also opt for highlights to give the illusion of volume and conceal the thin spots. You can have the stylist strategically place highlights so your mane looks more voluminous. 5. If you're not comfortable with changing your hair color, go for the spray-on solution. Pick a spray-on color that matches your hair and color in the thinning parts, so you get the look of a head full of hair. There are many brands out on the market, and you may need to go through some trial and error before you find what works perfectly for you. As a suggestion, go for the non-sticky, long-lasting, non-transferable formulation. 6. You can also use products that have volumizing hair fibers, which somehow thicken your locks and make it look like you have a full thatch. This is especially ideal for those with thinning patches on the tops of their heads. 7. If you think infrequent washing does your thinning hair no favor, you're wrong. That's because grime or grease buildup can weigh your strands down and make the thinning portions even more obvious. As such, you should wash your hair daily. To prevent dryness or shedding, use a mild soap or dilute the shampoo with water. 8. Tattooing the scalp is another alternative, although a radical one. However, according to the Telegraph, there are tattoo specialists who offer a scalp micropigmentation service where your scalp is tattooed with tiny dots of pigment that match your current hair color. Working on having healthy and strong hair is another technique in how to disguise thinning hair, as this helps you prevent new thinning spots from forming. As such, get enough sleep, consume lots of water, and eat a healthy, well-balanced diet to nourish your crowning glory from the inside.